Pikachu cards, they vary in value and price of the card from like 10 cents to like over $1,000 depending on the card that you have. So we're going to be looking at trophy cards, Poncho cards, promo cards, first edition Pikachu cards, just so many different Pikachu cards. I'm going to give you some information about just about all of them, and we're going to be looking at the price of each one in near mint condition. All right, enjoy the video. This is the first edition base set Pikachu. It's the Yellow Cheeks variant. You can tell that it's English because it doesn't have a shadow right there. The 40 HP is a lot thinner, and of course that first edition stamp. So that's how you know it's a first edition. After first edition base set, there came the shadowless. So we don't have the first edition stamp, but we do also have the lack of a shadow. You might be like, oh, what's a shadow? This is a shadow right here. There's no shadow right there. So that's why this is the shadowless Red Cheeks Pikachu, as is the Red Cheeks. And this is the Yellow Cheeks. This is the unlimited edition. So right here we have the shadow, no first edition, Pikachu, the date down there, right here, and the circle because it is a common card. It's Italian, I forget the language, but we have a first edition. You look, different language right there. Does have the shadow. This is probably gonna be a bit more than the unlimited, but not nearly as much as the regular Pikachu. Now we have an E3 stamp Pikachu right here. So we have the E3 stamp. This is the Yellow Cheeks E3 stamp. So this one came in like a magazine. There is a Red Cheeks E3 stamp. That one is worth a lot more money than this Yellow Cheeks version. The Red Cheeks, I believe, to get that you would have had to have gone to an actual E3 event, and those were handed out. Right here we have a Japanese Pikachu. So the really cool thing about the Japanese base set Pikachu is, of course, it's going to have the old Japanese back. I absolutely love the old Japanese back. Some Japanese base set Pikachus, they do not have the rarity symbol. Those would be the no rarity base set Pikachus. I don't have one myself, but that one would go for exponentially more than this one with the rarity symbol. All right, and then after that we have this Bulbasaur theme deck Pikachu from Japanese Bulbasaur theme deck. You can tell because of that Bulbasaur right there. Then I'll put the price for this one. It also has the number 13 down right there. And like the other ones, these are some of the first Pikachus printed. So of course it's going to have the old back right there. We have a lot of Pikachus to go through, so I'm going to be speaking kind of fast. Right here, this is a reprinted version of the base set. So this is the base set. This is a reprinted Evolutions Pikachu. So if you came in around 2016 or later and you have a Pikachu that looked like that base set Pikachu, it's probably going to be this Evolutions one. You can tell that this one has a bit more HP. It has 60 HP, and then also has that basic symbol up top. This is the Shattered Glass Pikachu that came from the Evolutions theme deck box. This is the Reverse Hollow Evolutions Pikachu right here. Still very cool. Not as cool as the Shattered. Then we have a Japanese Pikachu, but this one is graded as a PSA 9. So it'll definitely fetch a bit more than a raw near mint Pikachu. This is the gold plate Pikachu that came from the UPC. Definitely really gorgeous. This one right here, sadly got an 8.5. Hey, not terrible out of CGC, but still a really gorgeous card. I love the gold on the back as well. And then we have a graded Red Cheeks Pikachu right here at a mint 9. So we could see the price of that. So yeah, that is just, and this isn't even all of them. This is just like all of the base set print art Pikachus that I have. We have Jungle Pikachus. So this Pikachu has Red Cheeks, but this is the Jungle Pikachu. See? Jungle symbol right there. So this is an unlimited Jungle Pikachu. We call it unlimited because it doesn't have the first edition stamp right there, and the price is going to be quite a bit less than a first edition Jungle stamp Pikachu. So this is the first edition Jungle stamp Pikachu right here, and then right here this is the same art as the Jungle Pikachu, but this is a Legendary Collections Pikachu, as we have that Legendary Collections symbol right there. This right here is what some call an error card, some call a secret rare. It is number 1 out of the set, and it's number 1 because it is after this Pikachu promo card, the first WotC promo card. But these ones were printed to heck. But yes, out of first edition Jungle packs, there is a chance you can get this Pikachu card. It has a first edition stamp and the promo stamp right there. Jesus. That can't be right. So getting the prices right now. I'm looking at the Ivy Pikachu Error, and normally I usually see this card go for around $300, but today is a different day. So this says $5,000 for a raw card. It also says 1 bid. That's kind of suspicious, and I'm not comfortable with that. And then, yeah, see this one, not good condition, but that's $299. But if we go here, we're seeing a lot of 700 marked like that. That's not the same card. That's not the same card. Those are just the regular ones. I am not comfortable with saying that this is an $800 card. I don't know what's going on with the prices of this card right now. Just wanted to show you this. Yeah, that's crazy. And the number one of my favorite Pikachus in my collection. And then we have this Pikachu. This Pikachu is in a different language. It actually came in the Pikachu collection binder. So I believe there's 9 Pikachus, all different languages. And then this one, and you can tell they're from that collection binder because it has that holographic tail right there, which is pretty awesome. And then this one right here. This one, I believe, came out of the Koro magazines. It is a little bit different than this one, as they call this the gray stamp. As you see, the promo stamp right there is a lot lighter than this one right there. We have Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. This is a first edition, like before. First edition stamp right here. This is from the Gym Heroes collection. You can tell Gym Heroes has more white and then just a little bit of black right there. I love how the ears are kind of like scraggly right there, like it's kind of rough. Then right here we have an unlimited Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, so that's pretty cool. Probably a little bit less than that first edition. Then we have Gym Challenge. Like I mentioned before, we have more black and then just a little bit of white right there. And then we have another one. This one is unlimited. And then we have a Japanese. I believe the Japanese didn't go by Gym Heroes Gym Challenge. I think it was like Gym 1, Gym 2, something like that. You can correct me in the comments if I got that wrong. And then we have a Neo Genesis. Neo Genesis has the 2 white stars right there. Pikachu, this is an unlimited Neo Genesis. And then a Japanese Neo Genesis Pikachu. Very beautiful arts. None of those probably go for too much money, but still some really beautiful older Pikachu cards. Here, I believe they call this one the Bumblebee Pikachu, as it just looks like a little bumblebee. It's pretty round and it has those stripes on the back. We have this Japanese one. This is from the vending series. So we have the Pokeball right there. And then that is the promo. Watsy promo. I don't remember where this one came out, but very beautiful Pikachu art. We have this one right here with the WB stamp. Came in when you went to go see the movie. The first movie right there. This one is not in near mint condition. I don't know why I chose this one again. And then this one came in, I believe it came in a collection box. Oh yeah, this one came in the Bulbasaur box. It's awesome because we have the lightning bolt right here. And then we have a forest behind this one. And then this is actually a sealed Pikachu. So it's this one right here, but it's just still in the wrapper. It's probably going to go for a couple more bucks than this one right here in near mint condition. So right here we have the Ooyama Pikachu. This one also came in the vending series, and I just absolutely love this back. You get 2 Pikachus. You have that Pikachu, kind of looks like the Bumblebee looking Pikachu right there, and it has that silver back. Oh, Mew, Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. That is so awesome. And then you flip it over, we got the volcano, we got the little Psymark, we got a Weedle back there, and a Happy Sun, and then just a card that just sticks out of like all the other Pokemon cards you could have in your collection. Such a cool Oyama's Pikachu. Here we have a Worlds 2005 Tropical. I believe this is in French. Hello, editor me again. Looking at this 2005 Pokemon World Championship Tropical Tidal Wave Pokemon number 27 French card, I didn't expect to see that. $422. This is a graded copy, so raw wouldn't go near as much as that, but at an 8, that's pretty crazy. This is also French, so I wouldn't expect to get that much raw. I'm gonna go ahead and say it'll still be valued at over 200 raw and near mint condition. Well, that's interesting. A little bit excited about that one. Are Italian. Maybe Jess or someone in the comments can let me know. This is just a really cool promo, one of these Worlds cards that I wanted to have in my collection. We have 2 of these medals. One is Japanese, one is the English version. So if you were to go to one of your local card shops and they had a tournament sanctioned by Pokemon, this is in, I believe, from 2005 to maybe late 2009. These are both the silver medals right here. The first set of Japanese ones, they don't have the black promo star, so if you have one that doesn't have that star, it's worth a bit more. And of course, if you have the gold, it's going to be worth a bit more than these silvers. In the later versions, they also had bronze that were handed out, and they had other Pokemon that were on the art besides the Pikachu. And the gold ones actually have the same art on these older ones, but the Pikachu is on this side instead of that side. So that is pretty awesome. And these two go for a pretty penny, not as much as you might think. Man, if you got into Pikachu during like the super Logan Paul hype, then you know about this Pikachu right here. It came out during the McDonald's Happy Meals. People were, I want to say they were selling them for like $100 when they first came out. Then right here, this is the birthday Pikachu. And all my other videos that I did on my Pikachu collection, I had to mention that Beckett put out a magazine with this Pikachu on the cover, and I believe they mentioned how they predicted this card to someday be worth more than a first edition base set Charizard. And I don't know if maybe even for a month it might have been worth a little bit more than that first edition base set Charizard. That was a long time ago though. If you have this card, check to see if it doesn't have that Pikachu mark. This is the reprint version that came out during celebrations. Still a really awesome card. And then this one I got graded by PCS. I wouldn't put any extra value on it, but it's in a nice, cool slab. But yeah, you could see the difference of price between the original birthday Pikachu and this one. These ones are going to be a lot of the Pikachus that you could get in like packs that came out probably 2016 and later. These ones aren't going to go for too much. This one actually, I lied. This is a promo right here from the I Choose You. And then this one right here, this is one that you'd get out of a pack. Still very beautiful. Another pack Pikachu, but really cool. These ones are probably going to go for about $1, if not under $1. You can get them in reverse and you can get them in regular. A lot of sets are going to come with Pikachu. That's why it's a really cool card to collect, especially if you don't have the funds to get every single chase Charizard. To get the Pikachus out of the packs are usually a lot easier. Another promo from the I Choose You. Here's a sealed one, and then this one I believe it's from the Poke Park, but I like it because it looks like he has some butt cheeks. These are when they open up new Pokemon centers in Japan or around the world. Sometimes even just having events at these Pokemon centers, they'll have these cards where normally if you buy a certain amount of Pokemon product, they'll give you one of these cards for free. So I believe this is like a comedian one, and I got it from a guy I worked with after he went to a trip to Japan. This is a Sailor Submarine Pikachu. So this one's pretty awesome. It's still sealed. This one, Surfing Pikachu. We're going to see some really awesome Surfing Pikachus later on. We have a Poncho Pikachu. This is a Mega Charizard Poncho Pikachu. They also came in a full art holographic that you're going to see later on. Oh yeah, it's not in this group. You'll see it later on. Those ones go for a lot and they look absolutely stunning. More Sailor. I believe this is probably one of the only female Pikachu cards I have in my collection. But yeah, this Sailor Pikachu right here, you can tell the tail. You can tell the tail has that circle, little heart shape on the end. So that is a female Pikachu right there. And then we have the Pikachu on the ship. And this one is a lot of people's favorite right here. And I believe you could probably still get it for under $50. Really beautiful. And fun fact, I think it's the #1 card CGC has graded at a perfect 10 is this Pikachu right here. People have sent in a lot of these, and I guess the condition that they get printed is really, really nice. And then this one, man, they had this one coming in a box. Probably does it say Black Star Promo Sword and Shield 20 figure collection? Yeah, there's a figure collection box when the Galar Pokemon were first released, and it had this Pikachu on the cover. And a lot of them were off-centered. What was the center on this one? 8.5. Yeah, a lot of them were off-centered. But I never picked up the box, and I never thought the card looked that cool until after the box was, stopped printing, and then the price just went up and up and up and up, and I was like, oh man, I missed my chance to get one of these cards on the cheap. And then a friend sent me one, so this is really cool. Thank you so much, Retro Poke Gamer 17. So this one's probably going to go for like a couple bucks. Really cool Surfing Pikachu. You're going to see an even cooler looking one later on. Then we have the Flying Pikachu right here, also from Evolutions. Evolutions had some awesome Pikachu art. And then right here, we have this one is a little bit older than those Pikachus. I don't know if we have a date, but it definitely has the old Japanese Pokemon back. And then this one came in the ANA ticket. So there was actually a Japanese airline, Japanese Pokemon airline, just just decked out in Pokemon art. And if you got a ticket, you can get this Pikachu, Flying Pikachu. So that is really cool. And another ANA Pikachu is right here. Came with this Tyranitar, and this is still in the little pamphlet. I wonder if we can remove this, if you can see a little bit more. My favorite surfing Pikachu is in this Bullet Train pamphlet right here. So I guess there's a Pokemon Bullet Train event going on. And then we have this Mount Fuji Pikachu, which is absolutely, oh, just so cool. So we have Mount Fuji in the background. We have a Bullet Train right there. And compare it with the Evolutions Pikachu, you can see the difference. And the board looks a little bit lighter. It doesn't have the basic right there. And the same damage, same attack, same everything else. But this one probably goes for a lot more than, I mean, this one goes for a lot more than this one. And then just the history behind this one. And the booklet. I love having things like this. Just such an awesome display piece. So here we have the WHF Pikachu. I believe this was also handed out in an event. And look, behind it we have another random promo Pikachu. Looks like it's a McDonald's non-holo Pikachu right here. All right, now one of my favorite Pokemon, or just Pikachu cards that is like pretty darn affordable right now, is this one from the Radiant Collections. So these came in the Generations packs, and yeah, it's so gorgeous. It's almost like an alt art, and it has these little symbols right here, and you can tell it's from the Radiant Collections because it has an RC down there, RC 29 out of 32. You can think of it kind of like the trainer galleries that we have right now in Brilliant Stars. Radiant Collection was a subset within a set. This one came from a Pop pack. So Pop Series 5, as you see down there, the 5 right here. Beautiful swirl. And another really cool thing about this, because this card has been featured in my Error card collection, if you turn it around, it's upside down. Your eyes do not deceive you. This card was printed, you know, I guess different. The sheet was just flipped. Now this is a really common error, so it doesn't really add too much value, and I believe the corrected version actually goes for a bit more than the one with the flip back. But it's just such a cool thing to show your friends. Check out this card. Look at it. And then turn it around. Look at the back. Isn't that cool?
What about it?
Oh. Okay. Really cool card. All right. Here we got Red's Pikachu, so Trainer Red's Pikachu. I remember when this thing was going for like $1, and people just grabbed a whole bunch of them. Now it probably goes for like $15, $20. Just a really cool, beautiful card. I believe this was another one that you'd get at the Pokemon Center, but really cool. Red's Pikachu. And this one right here. Oh yeah, it's the Munch Pikachu, the Screaming Pikachu. This was another event Pikachu card. Really cool. They have an Eevee, a Psyduck, a Rowlet, and a Mimikyu. The Pikachu is the second most expensive one in the set, followed by the Mimikyu. I believe the Mimikyu was actually one you had to purchase when you went to the event. So this one is, bam! It is the Yonagaba Pikachu. So just the art style of this is just so wild. And I remember I saw something on Facebook where somebody was like, how did this card get a PSA 10? Like they thought that the graders graded the art on the card and not the card itself. And this is the style. You got to appreciate the artwork. It's another reason why I like Pokemon. So many different artists and just so many different takes on the Pokemon. We're still keeping the soul of the Pokemon together. So yeah, another really cool sealed Pikachu I have in my collection. Has a lot of style. Looks different from the rest. Do you know what Pokemon this is going to be? It's going to be a Pikachu. Spoiler alert. No, but this card is probably the hardest Pikachu to pull from a pack. And this is another recent card right here. This is the Rainbow Rare Chonkachu, the Pikachu Vmax. Very beautiful card. I got it in a trade, I want to say about a year ago today. Vivid Voltage is the set this came out of, the most expensive card in Vivid Voltage, and just such a cool chase card. This is like, besides that Jungle Pikachu I showed, the first edition Jungle Pikachu, it's probably this one and that one are like probably the two of the biggest chase Pikachu cards. But this is not the most expensive Pikachu card I have in my collection, though it might be a lot of other people's most expensive Pikachu. I'm just a little bit better than all those other guys. No, just kidding. But these are going to be some more cards that you can just get from sets. We have an E-Series Pikachu right here. We also have Wyatt in the background making some noise, trying to ruin my video. We have this Pikachu. This is also from a Pop Series. I want to say this one also came with an inverted back or not. We had a little Winky Pikachu, one of my favorite Pikachu arts. See, you don't have to be a super expensive Pikachu card to still look absolutely amazing. Then we have this guy right here. These are just more cards that you can pull from packs. The other Pikachu in the background. But this is another Radiant Collections Pikachu. As you see the RC down there. And just the holofoil on this is amazing. This Pikachu right here, this came in the E-Series 10. Can you imagine a 10 of E-Series packs with an E-Series Pikachu in the front? Oh, I wish I could go back and I had a bunch of those 10s. But yeah, holographic E-Series Pikachu. Really cool. Detective Pikachu. And if you didn't know, there's 2 different Detective Pikachu arts. So yeah, we got both of those right there. We have some more holographic Pikachus. Most of the holographic Pikachus that you'll see like this are going to be promo cards. It's another promo. And these promos are usually promos that come like with the blisters. So if you go to Walmart, Target, and you see the blisters hanging up, the single blisters, some of them will have a Pikachu up in the front. That's where I believe a lot of these come from, different sets released. And then we have a Toys R Us Pikachu. I think is absolutely gorgeous. It just shows like a company that used to be like the main company selling Pokemon stuff. That's where I got my red version, is like from Toys R Us. I'll remember that day for the rest of my life. But yeah, Toys R Us Pikachu. We have this Pikachu right here. I couldn't tell you at all where it's from, but it's also holographic and still sealed. This one, I believe it came in this Kellogg cereal box. Our boy Guru, what is his name? Guru Pokemon, you know, the 30,000 Bulbasaur. I think he was trying to sell this one for like $1,000 or something too when it first came out. It's not worth that. And then we have this one right here, just a little Pocket Monsters Pikachu. Now we're going to be coming up to the most expensive Pikachu cards in my collection. That's right, we have the Gym Pikachu. No, just kidding. The writing is on the package. I mean, on the sleeve, not on the Pikachu card itself. And this Pikachu right here. Now, these are just some random ones on the side. The big hitters are going to be these Poncho Pikachus graded. And we have the Mega Charizard, what is it, X Pikachu special box. So this came in a Japanese special collection box. And then, yep, it came with this card. And then there's another Japanese collection box. And it came with this Mario Pikachu. This Mario Pikachu is probably the most expensive Pikachu I have. It's because it's graded. It's a card that I post every once in a while. I probably post about it a lot. People are like, I'm tired of seeing your Pikachu, your Mario Pikachu. But I don't know. I absolutely love it. I got it for like $120 in 2016. Now it's going for graded probably a little bit over $1,000. Same with this Mega Charizard X. Probably going for a bit over $1,000, around $1,000. And I think I got it for like $80 when it first came out. Alright, so that's my Pikachu collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. The grand total came to $6,241.50. That's over $6,000 in different Pikachu cards. If you have a friend who collects Pikachu cards, who wants to see a wide variety of different Pikachu cards, from like the very first one to like the newest one, go ahead and share this video. That would help me out so much. That would just blow me away, make me so happy. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have an awesome week or weekend. See you guys later. Bye.